A mini song tutorial breaking down Philadelphia's own Pink Sweats at my worst. Let's get started with a demonstration of the main parts. A 1, 2. Can I call you baby? Can you be my friend? Can you be my lover up until the very end? Let me show you love, I don't pretend. Stick by my side even when the world is giving in. Oh, don't you worry, I'll be there whenever you want me. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. 'Cause it's you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I swear I'll do the worst. Let's break that down. Okay, a close look at the fretboard, getting started with this intro guitar solo. It's very simple, but also very melodic and memorable. To really get it down to the point where you couldn't possibly play any wrong notes, you need to get down this very important scale, the C major scale in its C-shaped position. Looks and sounds like this. Okay, so that's 15th fret of the A string, then 12 on the D string, up to 14, 15, then the G string 12, 14, the B string 12, 13, that's one octave right there, going up to 15 now, and then to the high E string 12, 13, 15. Okay, put all that together and we have. Alright, if you have that scale down, like I said, you're going to be much more comfortable learning this solo. Alright, now jumping into the first measure of the solo, we're on the 13th fret of the B string. It's going to start after a count of 2. 1, 2. Alright, so that was the 13th fret of the B string, and then 13 sliding to 15. In the next measure, we have the first hook of the song. Alright, so that was 13, 13 on the B, and then 12, 13, 12 with a hammer and a pull, before going to the 14th fret G string, and letting it ring with some vibrato into the next measure. Alright, from there we're going to play 12, 13 to set up the next line of tablature. That's 3 measures of music. You put it together and we have. Alright, now into the next line of tablature. It's going to look and sound like this. Alright, so I slid 13 up to 15, then 15 again, and then 13 on the high E, going down to 12, and then 15 on the B string, down to 12. Alright, that's measure 4 right there. Alright, then finally, we're just going to end it like we began. 13 on the B, and then 13 sliding to 15. Alright, you put all that together and we have 2 lines of tablature. Starting on that 13th fret, 1, 2. Can I call you baby? Alright, if you can do that, then you're ready to move into the verse/chorus section. Okay, great work everybody. You have that intro section down. Now we're jumping into the verse/chorus. Now this tune is going to keep basically the same chord progression all the way throughout the tune. It's going to be a 1, minor 6, minor 2, 5 progression, or C major, A minor, D minor 7, and G major. So fantastic bar chord practice here. Okay, add in the rhythm and it's gonna look and sound like this. Okay, so we got started on that C major chord, 3rd fret A string, the ring finger barred across the D string, G string and B string, 5th frets. All right, the rhythm pattern, we're gonna have bass and then an upstroke on the B string and the G string using these 2 fingers here, the index finger and the middle finger. All right, next, slap the strings and make sure that your hand lands in a position that's going to allow you to pluck the root note again. Okay, so bass, up, slap. Next, we're gonna play bass, bass, up, slap. Bass, up, slap, bass, bass, up, slap is the pattern you're gonna be using for each of these chords. Okay, so one more time, C major. All right, next, we're gonna move to the chord A minor. Bar on the 5th fret, thumb nice and low so the index finger straightens, grabbing the 7th fret A string and the 7th fret D string. Now we're gonna move these 2 fingers that were plucking the high notes up 1 string to the ceiling. Still, we're gonna use the exact same pattern. Bass, up, slap, bass, bass, up, slap. All right, the only difference is I'm grabbing the D string and the G string with my index and middle fingers. You put those 2 chords together and we have. All right, then to the D minor 7 chord. All right, I'm barring the 5th fret, A string to high E, and I have 7th fret of the D string and the 6th fret B string. All right, that's a D minor 7 chord. We're gonna apply the exact same technique that we had for C major. All right, so bass, up, slap, bass, bass, up, slap. All right, now 3 chords to put together. C major. A minor, bass, up, slap, bass, bass, up, slap. D minor. All right, then onto the final chord of the progression, G major. All right, so I'm barring the 3rd fret, E to E. I've got the 5th fret A string, 5th fret D, and the 4th fret G string. All right, same exact technique that we had for the A minor chord, because they're both E string rooted. All right, you put all that together and we have bass, up, slap, bass, bass, up, slap, A minor, bass, up, slap, bass, bass, up, slap, D minor. All right, just like that, if you can play that, then you can apply it to the verse and the chorus sections. Okay, great work everybody. You have the intro solo, you have the verse and chorus sections. Now, the only other thing you need to learn is this little refrain section that occurs just before you go into the chorus. It's gonna look and sound like this. Oh, don't you worry, I'll be there whenever you need. Okay, so here, we're switching up the 1 chord in the key of C. Instead of playing C major, or this basic major version, we're going to opt for the jazzier C major 7. 3rd fret A string, 5th fret D, 4th fret G, 5th fret B, and the 3rd fret high E string. All right, now the way I like to play this section is strum this entire chord, C major 7, oh, and then follow the melody. Don't you? Grab the 5th fret B string, which you already had in the chord, and then go up a half step to the 6th fret. That's gonna guide you into a strum of the A minor chord. So, oh, don't you worry. All right, then just strum your D minor 7, and then strum your G major. All right, and that's it. That's all you need to know to be able to perform this song. Now, quick tip. You might be a more novice player or just getting cramped up from all these bar chords. Keep in mind that you can always simplify this song just by playing basic open position chords. So, C major, that's the 1 chord. A minor, your minor 6. D minor 7, that minor 2 chord. And G major. And the same right hand picking technique will work. Just bear in mind that your thumb needs to follow the root notes of each chord, and then really any of the high notes that you have inside of the chord will sound great with those upstrokes. Congratulations everybody, you're ready to perform. Alright friends, thanks so much for checking out this Pink Sweats guitar tutorial. As you know, I don't teach a lot of pop music, so this was kind of a fun opportunity to step out of my comfort zone. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and if there's any other pop songs you would like for me to teach next. As always, big thanks to my supporters at patreon.com/Swiftlessons. I hope you're enjoying all those extra resources, and until next time, this is Rob at Swift Guitar Lessons in Philadelphia, saying happy picking.